everyone, my name is Kudzai Mufushwa. I'm an MSc student doing journalism and digital studies, and at the moment I am covering health issues and anything that has to do with the health department. Today I am at Chichevo District Hospital where I'll be interviewing Dr. Chichevo, and he'll be giving us some of the insights on what it is like to be a doctor and some of his experience in his day-to-day practice. Thank you. Today I am joined by Dr. Chichevo, who is going to share with us some of the insights of being a medical doctor and his experiences as a doctor. Can you please introduce yourself and tell us what inspired you to be a doctor?
Okay. Hello everyone. So my name is Dr. Chichevo. I graduated from the University of Zimbabwe in 2017. Then I did my internship at Mpilo Central Hospital, and now I'm currently working here as general practitioner at Mufushwa District Hospital. So growing up, I've always been eager to help people. So I think being a medical practitioner gives me a good platform to do that. So that's why I became a doctor, so that I could help as much people as I can.
What do you value the most in your patient relationships, and can you share a memorable patient experience that you have encountered?
Okay, so the doctor to patient relationship has to be strictly confidential because one of the things is patients then tell you things in confidence, and one of the things as a doctor you have to keep those things to yourself. You mustn't then tell people to vouch and all those things. So in terms of that's what patients value most: confidence. If they're able to tell you something, then you are able to keep them for them.
Can you share us one of your memorable experiences with the patient?
Ish. Sharing, sharing one of my memorable experiences with patients. I think we've had quite a lot of patients, and so many of them have got very interesting stories. To pick one out of those, I think it would be very difficult to say which one should I pick.
Okay, that's all right. So, how do you stay updated with the latest medical developments?
So one of the things with our practice is we learn by experience. So over time, uh, seeing a lot of patients, we know they get to challenges. Sometimes we can always go back and we read, and that's how we are able to keep with the latest trending information of what's happening around.
Thank you so much. I know it's like difficult in your department. So, what are the biggest challenges you face in your practice, and what solutions have you implemented or found?
So problems, gosh, I don't know where to begin. There are quite a lot. But of course, one of them being resources. As you know, we are in a developing country, and majority of our patients they don't have the resources for us to actually execute our jobs well. So it's probably one of the biggest challenges that we face.
Thank you so much. Um, so we've often had that being a doctor is very hard. You're always busy most of the times. And how do you balance that with your personal life and being a family man and work?
It's always difficult because of it's always difficult because we do have patients that is to do with work. Then we've got family. Um, it's very difficult. Try to cover both in terms of family and work. But one of the things that maybe one we can do is to, of course, manage your time very well so that you've got your working hours and you also have got time for your family as well.
Thank you so much. What advice would you give to inspiring medical profession?
Not really to say advice to give to medical practitioner, to someone who aspires to become a medical practitioner, but I'll say in any profession anyway, one of the advice that I have is to say you really cherish and you truly love, so that when you do those things you are not even forced. And I always give an example and say, um, in life you go to school from maybe when you are born up until around you are around 25, And around 25 or 26, when you actually finish your tertiary education, that's when you start working. So when you start working, you start from working around 25 up until around 65 or 70. So that is the vast majority of your life. So you really need to be doing the things that you love and stuff to do, because that's the majority. So I was busy trying to deal with this patient, but then it's hectic. And the unfortunate thing is, we wake up in the middle of the night, and actually the next day when we want to do our jobs at 8 o'clock, people say they are late, but they actually don't know what I was doing the entire night. So it's one of the challenges of the job. That's why maybe it's times when you go waiting for that doctor is always somehow late, because he's always got something else to do. Because like for the past week we've been searching for a doctor to interview. But then when you get there, they say no, they're not here, or they're not. No, it's the schedules right now that I'm sitting here. Yeah. But then of course if I'm pabasa pabasa here, they can tell me kuti kune mukadzi ari kubhidha kumaternity. So I have to guide the maternity and try to deal with this lady who was bleeding, right? Then when I finished dealing with this lady who was bleeding, the other phone call will call. Chiremba, we've got someone who's acting crazy and all those things. And you understand? Yeah. So yesterday I was called. I think I was somewhere. I was called. Chiremba, I said it's fine. Whatever the problem that they told me that the patient had, I knew it was going to take just 5 minutes. And but what then happened is, now when I arrived here and to see the patient, I was surprised that these people even told me that the patient is actually mentally retarded. So just to convince him to get inside was going to be a hard job. Okay. So to pin down, like he's outside, come inside, lie on the bed. It's difficult. The guy is running around because he's afraid. He don't know. He doesn't know what he wants to do. So we had to spend about 10-15 minutes trying to just get the guy to come to the bed. But to get him to the bed, to lie there, that was the process that took 20 minutes. And we had to carry him. Let's beat him, bring him inside. So yeah, doctors, you won't find them. They're always busy with patients. No. And thank you for sharing that with us, and we hope that it has been helpful to some of the people out there who aspire to be doctors, and they really got an insight of what it really takes, the time and the passion and the care that you have to put in for the patients. We hope that someone really got inspired, and we hope that people have gotten to know a little bit of yourself. Thank you so much from myself to you. Stay blessed. Thank you, everyone.